Hello kids, good morning to you all. Did you all have your breakfast? Yes. Are you ready to listen the third part of the lesson? Which is the lesson we were studying? The Festival of Dolls. Children, take your course book. Get ready. Are you all ready? Yes. Can we start the lesson? Take your pencil also along with you, children. Yes. Now, take page number 42. In that, can you see a picture in that, children? Yeah. That is the way it is celebrated in India. That is, what is the festival name? Navaratri or Dashara or Bommaikulu. Yes. This same is celebrated as Hina Masuri in Japan. Now take page number 43. Look into that picture on the right side. Yeah, that is the way it is arranged in Japan. So, in the last video, I told you how this Navaratri and Hina Masuri is celebrated. Navaratri is celebrated in India and it falls during the month of September or October. Now, the same festival is celebrated as Hina Masuri in Japan. And the name of the festival, do you remember? One more name is there for that festival. What is that, children? Yes, it is called Doll's Day. When it is celebrated in Japan? On 3rd March for only one day. Children, for how many days Navaratri is celebrated? Do you remember that? Yeah, it is for 9 days. That is Navaratri. 9 days festival. Now, I'll brush up the last class what they have been discussing. These two children. Who are they? Rima and who is the other girl's name? Yeah, it is Jyothi. Her name is Jyothi. Rima from Chennai and Jyothi from Japan. When they were discussing these two about this festival, when they were returning from the airport, Rima and her father Mahesh went to pick up Jyothi and her father Ito from airport. On the way, they were discussing about the festival Navaratri and Hina Masuri. Now, children, what was the last class description? That is, in Navaratri, 7 steps will be arranged, 7 or 9 steps will be arranged, and it will be covered with white cloths, and the god and goddess will be placed on the top of the steps. And the other musical instruments, then flowers, then other type of tiny furnitures, all will be arranged in the next steps. So, to give respect for the god, they arrange all the mythological characters on the top steps. The same way, in Japan, 5 or 7 steps will be arranged and it will be covered with red cloth, and the emperor or empress or king, queen, all will be arranged on the top step to give respect for them. And the godsmen, officials, ladies in waiting, all will be arranged in the other steps. And they keep some fresh flowers, cakes, sweets, and all these things will be arranged. This Jyothi was discussing to Rima. Now, we are going to see in the next page, that is page number 43, 3rd paragraph, how it is celebrated in India. First, I taught you about Hina Masuri's, how it is arranged, how it is celebrated. She was saying, Jyothi was saying to Rima. Now, Rima is going to say how it is celebrated in India, this Navaratri festival. Okay. Now page number 43, children. Yes, third paragraph. Can I start? Are you all ready with your textbook? Open your textbook, children. Very good. Traditionally, mothers arrange the dolls on the steps. These dolls are never used for playing. They are valuable and are immediately packed up and kept away after the festival. The dolls are often handed down by mothers to their daughters, says Jyothi. What they say? This dolls, what they arrange in the steps on the Hinamasuri day, they will keep it safe. That day itself, they will celebrate everything and they will pack it at night and keep it inside. They don't use it for playing because it is brought up traditional wise. Jyothi's grandmother gave it to Jyothi's mother, and this dolls will be given to Jyothi. She says like that, and they will never use these dolls for playing. And similarly, mother got her Kolu dolls from grandmother. She says she will pass them on to me. We buy one new doll every year. The Kolu is kept for all the 9 days, adds Rima. When Jyothi said that, now Rima is explaining about Navaratri to Jyothi. She says that we also keep this Kolu for 9 days. They keep it for 1 day, but here they keep it for 9 days. And we also don't use it for playing. Because it is used traditional wise. So Rima says it was given by her grandmother to her mother, and her mother will be giving it to Rima in future. So these dolls will not be used for playing. Do you arrange the dolls yourself, Rima? Jyothi is asking to Rima, do you arrange all these dolls by yourself? So for that, what Rima is saying, my parents arrange the dolls on the steps. My job is to take care of the floor arrangements. That's the most interesting part. I make models of royal courts as well as towns with marketplaces, police stations and playgrounds. This year I have got a new part set. I have already soaked mustard seeds. The green sprouts will be my lawn, announces Rima proudly. Now, Rima is very proudfully, she is saying to Jyothi, no, I don't arrange all these dolls. My parents will do. I'll help them. But my job, what is her job? To make floor arrangements. That is, to make police stations or parks or even this marketplace, then playground, all these things she will arrange, sit on the floor and she will arrange all these things. So she says to Jyothi that she has got a new park set for this Kolu. And for every year they used to buy one new doll and they used to display on the Navaratri day. And she announces proudly. Proudly means she is proud of saying all these things, that she will do all these things. And she says that she will soak mustard seeds. What is mustard seed, children? Kadugu. Soaking means to keep it, put it in the water, and after that they will take it out and it will sprout out. Small plants will come from that. And what they will do daily, you have to sprinkle water. Sprinkle water means just pour little water over the seeds. So before Navaratri starts, they will arrange all these things and the plants will sprout out. The small plants will come. To arrange the park, you need all these things. Grass, some animals, some then chairs, toy furnitures, all these things you need to arrange there. So she said she will put some mustard seeds and it will be sprouted and she will place it in the park. Now children, take the next page, page number 44. Shall I continue? Ready. You know, Reema, Doll's Day is celebrated to thank the women of the family. So on this day, the women relax, enjoying all the specially prepared delicacies like colorful sugary rice crackers, rice cakes and sushi rice. Now here he is saying what they will prepare on this festival day, that is Hina Masuri Day. For what purpose this is celebrated? She says this festival is celebrated for the women in the family. So many ladies, girls will be there in the family. For their welfare, this festival is celebrated. That is what here he says to Reema. On this day, the women relax, means they enjoy. They don't do any other work. They will be just going to their neighbor's house. Neighbors will be coming to their house. They will be preparing this delicacies. I told you it's a costly food which is traditionally prepared, and they prepare some rice crackers, rice cakes and sushi rice. All these are different type of dishes which they will give for the neighbors or those who come to see the festival, Hina Masuri. So she is explaining how it is celebrated in and how that day will be. She is explaining to Reema. So now what this Reema's turn to tell how we will be celebrating in India. During Navratri too, we invite 9 young girls from the neighborhood as special guests and offer them food and gifts like bangles and trinkets. So what she says, Reema says, yes, we also do like this. Now 9 days, what we will do? We will call 9 young girls, small girls, and we invite all the 9 girls to our house. Our neighbors will come to our house, our relatives will come to our house, and we will give them different types of foods. We will give them different gifts also, like bangles and trinkets. What is trinkets, children? I told you last class. Do you remember that? Yeah, it's a duplicate ornament like ring, bangles, stud, mala. All these things are called trinkets. Small items, but not with gold. It is only a duplicate items. Which is made with beads. Beads, you know, muttu. Or sometimes with different metal. That is called trinkets. I would always wait eagerly for these gifts when I was a baby, grins Reema. Hyori, do you have visitors during Hina Masuri? Now Reema is asking. Reema is saying to Hyori, I used to wait for all these days for Navratri to come, because she will get different types of gifts from the neighbors. Neighbors also give them. She also gave to neighbors. So she will be eagerly waiting for the gifts to be given by the neighbors. And here he is asking, oh, you get all these type of gifts from your neighbors and relatives. Oh, she is saying like that. And now she is asking to Reema is asking to Hyori, do you have visitors during Hina Masuri? Now she is asking to Hyori whether you will have visitors like this, your neighborhood, your relatives. Will they come to your house? Will they give you gifts like this? She is asking to Hyori. Now Hyori is saying, yes, mother and I spend this day with our friends. And you? She is asking. Yes, we all will celebrate this festival in a grand manner. All friends will come, relatives will come. We spend with our friends this full one day. It is celebrated for one day, as I told you. So this full one day we will be with our friends and relatives. And she is asking to Reema, what about you? How do you do this? How do you celebrate this? Oh, now Reema's turn to explain. Yes, we visit our friends and relatives to see their kulu. They visit us too. We gather in front of the kulu, sing songs and exchange gifts and sweets, says Rima. So Rima is saying, we also will go. We will go today to the neighbor's house, tomorrow to the friend who is residing in the front of my house to see the kulu. We will go daily, all the 9 days. We will go to different houses, friend's house, relatives' house, and they will be giving us different types of gifts, and they will give us sweets, and we will also exchange gifts. So she was so happy to say that. Rima was so happy to say this to Jyothi. Is the Kulu tradition followed only in Chennai, Rima? She is asking. Is it only followed in Chennai, not in any other places in India? No, it is followed in many places in South India. In Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, they call it Bommala Koluvu, and is displayed during the harvest festival Shankranti in January, says Rima. And look, we have reached my house. Now what she is saying? No. Not only in South India, not only in Chennai we celebrate this festival, but this festival is celebrated in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, but the name is different. Bommala Koluvu. They will name it as Bommala Koluvu, and they also display this for the harvest festival. Harvest festival, you know what is the harvest festival of Kerala, children? Yeah, it is Onam, correct. So same way during Shankranti they will display all this as we do in South India. Now after, when they were talking and coming, they reached their house. They didn't even know how long they have traveled from the airport to their house. Now Hyori's father Itto and Rima's father Mahesh all are about to reach their house. They are just nearing to reach their house. I'm so excited. I shall click many photos to show my friends in Japan, says Hyori happily. She was really excited. She was so eager. She was so excited to see. And she says to Rima that she wanted to see that festival and she wanted to take so many photos and she wanted to capture. Click means capturing photos. She wanted to take photos, capture photos, and she wanted to show to whom? To her friends, that how this festival is celebrated in India. She wanted to explain all these things to their friends in Japan. So she was so happy. Isn't so wonderful? Even if we all live so far away, people of all countries have something common between them, says Rima with a smile. So what she is saying? Oh, we are celebrating the same type of festival but in different way. But even though we are very far, one is in Japan, one is in Telangana, one is in Andhra Pradesh, one is in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Even though we are in different places and we are far away, we are all celebrating the same type of festival in different manner. But we will have this festival in common, says Rima with a smile. Smile means she was so happy to explain how the Navaratri festival is celebrated throughout Japan. Hope you understood the lesson, and I would like to say that you have to read the lesson 3 times. Understand? Children, read the textbook every now and then. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to understand the story or even the lesson. Now, you have to underline the red words given in the textbook and see the meanings. If you have any doubt, you can ask me whenever, you can call me and ask me whenever you want. Understand, children? Please go through the textbook every time. Understand? Now, if any difficulty is there, you see the video, repeat it again and again, you can get the words clearly and learn the words properly. How to pronounce, how to read, all these things you have to practice. Okay children, have a great day and bye. I'll meet you in the next class. Bye bye children.